All right, let's talk about camera control, which is the brand new button on the bottom right of the iPhone, which you can see right here. To initiate the camera app, you just tap on camera control, gets you right into the app. Now, from this point, it's on photo, but one of the limitations of camera control is that you can't change these modes down here with the actual camera control. You can only do that with the on-screen swipe as you see me doing here. But in camera control, if I press and hold on to it, this allows me to swipe between the different lenses and different things like that because I'm in photo mode. If I double tap the camera control, then I can change between cameras, photo styles. If I can keep going, tone, this is hard to do behind camera. We go back up to styles, camera, zoom. You got depth, focal length, exposure, and different things like that. So, and then if I want to click into it, I can click into it. But the other thing is that the way to get out of camera control, from what I can tell, well, you just let it disappear or press on the screen. So if you want to take a quick video with camera control, you press and hold on it from this point, and then you have to keep holding it, and it takes a video. It will take the video from your last known resolution or last remembered resolution. So mine is at 4K 30. So let me get back into here. So I press and hold it now that I'm into the app. 4K 30 is where my current video is. So that's why camera control is doing that, and then it allows you to do a quick video as long as you hold it. But I am not really a big fan of camera control because it's kind of finicky, as you can see here. And I think it's easier to do a lot of stuff on the screen already instead of messing with this dedicated button. What I will say is that I do like having the dedicated camera control button to open the camera app. But after opening up the camera app, that's basically where my need for it ends. But you can get your new iPhone and play around with camera control and see what it can do for you. I just feel like it's a lot easier to do some of this stuff on the actual screen itself. The other thing about camera control is that you see me holding it right now with two hands. Now you can do this stuff with one hand too, but I feel like it's a little bit more trickier to do with one hand, especially if you got other stuff going on. It's really a two-handed function, especially given the fact that because of the location of the button, it really lends itself to being used in the horizontal mode, which means you need to have two hands on it to get the maximum, most comfortable use out of it. Now, another issue with camera control, let me throw something in here, is that a lot of people have been saying that introducing the shake when you tap it to take a picture. Now, while yes, depending on how you use it, if you're taking a picture with one hand, yes, it will introduce a shake factor. But what I've noticed is that the camera hardware and software can sometimes work together to mitigate that shake factor if you are trying to take a picture using the camera control functionality on it. But you might get some pictures that do look a little blurry if you're using camera control because of the introduction of that shake as you are depressing the camera control button with one hand. So that's something to be aware of. If you don't want to introduce that shake, just make sure you have two hands on the phone when you're pressing the button down. Should be good to go. Watch what happens when I take the picture with one hand, right? See the phone trying to change its position because I'm trying to take the picture with one hand. See the shake, trying to take it with one hand. You're balancing the phone and hitting the picture at the same time, so you can introduce a slight shake, and it may or may not mess up your picture. So that's just basic use of camera control. If you're getting use out of it, let me know in the comments below.